Hello, my fellow broke aristocrats. Thanks for joining me. So today we're talking about the subject of whether or not people who are frugal are hopeful or hopeless. And the reason I decided to talk about this is because a lot of people have written me and talked about the fact that they feel like they've ruined their life. They feel like they've made poor choices in their life. And I just wanted to encourage people that just because you're living a frugal life, it doesn't mean that you are hopeless. It doesn't mean that your lifestyle makes it out like you're a loser or anything like that. The truth of the matter is that one of the great benefits of living a frugal life is that you're actually hope-filled. And that's because when we live a frugal life, we live dramatically below our means and we are able to be organized. And being organized helps us determine where we want our money to go. And the other great thing about living a frugal lifestyle is that if you live dramatically below your means, you're going to be able to handle any difficult times that should come about. For example, if somebody in the household loses a job or if your hours get cut at work, it's not going to be quite as difficult for somebody who's living dramatically below their means as someone who's living either right at their means or above their means. So there is a tremendous amount of relief that comes from being able to live frugally. But the reason I think it's hopeful rather than hopeless is because we are goal-oriented and we think about the future and we think about the consequences of our actions today and how our actions today are going to have an impact on where we are tomorrow. If you think about where you are now, and if you have goals for where you're going to be 5 years from now, that indicates some type of hope, that you have hope that things are going to get better and that you have the tools necessary in order to make those dreams come true. I've always told people here at Broke Aristocrats that I encourage people to keep a journal. I call mine an account and a reckoning. And I got the idea actually from reading How to Win Friends and Influence People. And one of the things that's mentioned in that book is that some of the most successful people in the world kept journals and they reviewed their actions throughout the day, and then they worked towards improving themselves based on a review of their actions. My journal is pretty straightforward. I got it at the 99-cent store, and I'm pretty diligent. I might go a day or two not writing in it, but for the most part I really do make an effort to put something in about things I have to do, what work is that I have to do that remains undone, that sort of thing. How did I do? What mistakes have I made? Problems with relationships or conflicts of any type, I also put in my journal. And I think that that's, again, very hopeful because it indicates that I believe that things can change, things can get better, and that I can develop the training and the skills I need in order to improve my situation. Last video I did, we talked about making dream boards. I might still do one, but to be honest with you, I'm really not inspired. I think I do better with journaling. I do sometimes create diagrams and creative ways to talk about or organize my situation. I'll give you an example of this one. Here is a diagram that I did in my account and reckoning book, and it just shows my income streams and how I'm able to create a business that's dynamic. And I wrote it out by hand, where my money is coming from, what my income streams are, and basically from that I came up with ideas about how I could promote and increase my income streams. So again, I just see it as hopeful rather than hopeless. I have a goal, I have a plan, I have control over my finances, I take responsibility for my actions, I take responsibility for my finances, I live dramatically below my means, and I plan for the things I want in the future. And so for that reason, I would say that living the frugal lifestyle is incredibly hopeful, and it's also a very mature thing to do. All right, I want to thank you for watching this quick video of Broke Aristocrats. I'm having a little bit of trouble holding my phone. I didn't bring my tripod with me today, so I'm holding it. Hopefully that makes it okay. All right, be sure and share, like, subscribe. Tell me what you're doing to take care of yourself without breaking the bank, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care. Bye.